Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing my makeup collection clear out, clearing it out for spring. I usually do this seasonally, if not more, and I decided to actually film the process this time for you guys because I am in the process of moving, so I figured why not film me decluttering my entire makeup collection. Anything that has been used by me, I donate to family and friends. Local women's shelters do not take used product, so anything that I have touched goes to family and friends, and then anything that's new that I haven't used always gets donated to women's shelters or saved for giveaways for you guys. So that's what happens to all product that isn't being used by me, but I thought it would be kind of cool to show you what I do seasonally, just to go through stuff to see what I'm using, what I'm not, what I want to keep. Some things I just keep for packaging because I used to collect MAC. You'll see a lot of MAC in my collection and it's staying there because of packaging and just cool collections that I've collected over the years. So if you want to stay tuned and see everything in my makeup collection, what I keep and what I will be donating, then just keep watching. To begin, we are starting with my primer drawer. I'm going from left to right, top to bottom for my makeup collection. So I'm putting everything out on my vanity so that I can go through each individual item. And I didn't know exactly how I was gonna start this. You can see me fidgeting around. But I'm going to be putting everything that I will be donating to my right, and everything that I bring forward to the left part of the screen is what I will be keeping. So I do an initial clear out. Everything that I know for sure that I'm going to be donating goes right away to the right. You can see I'm keeping quite a bit. I pretty recently did a declutter video. I started doing a series on my channel, but I can't go through each individual drawer for this video. So I'm just doing an entire makeup collection declutter and voicing it over. So I'm keeping quite a few primers. My foundation drawers are insane. I have 3 and they are overflowing. After the declutter, you will see I did a pretty good job with the foundations. So this is my most products, I guess. I love foundations. You guys know I review a ton on my channel. So we're going to go through these right now. And I'm going to be clearing out quite a few, also keeping quite a few. Now I'm just going through some of my foundations I have more than one of, trying to figure out what shades I want to keep, which ones I want to donate, and then I go through the ones that I thought I was keeping just to see if I can get rid of any more. And those are all the ones I'm keeping, and then I'm putting all the ones that I will be donating in a cardboard box. I end up with 3 or 4, I think it was 4 by the time I finished this, cardboard boxes full of makeup. So now I'm going through my concealers, and I keep these pretty organized. The acrylic tray is part of my everyday makeup drawers that I use, and I'm going through that now. I haven't gone through this in quite a while, so I'm just putting in ones that I want to use, ones that I always use, and then I get rid of quite a few concealers. I had a drawer dedicated to concealers in my vanity, and that actually ended up being empty. So I did a really good job there. Moving on to powders, these were actually overflowing as well. I had some in my bronzer drawer, which I forgot, but you will see that I put them in at the very end of this section. If a drawer needs to be cleaned, I just take this opportunity to clean it out. I do like to keep everything fairly clean and organized. As you can see, everything's pretty organized, but it's just overflowing. So I just need to get rid of some of the things that I've accumulated over the past few months. The white trays that you see are actually from Home Depot. They're in the kitchen section. They have a few different sizes. Their smaller size fits pretty nicely in the IKEA 9 drawers if you have those. And they have 2 different styles, and you'll see both of them in this video. So I did empty out a good amount of powders, and then I forgot these 4, which all 4 I'm keeping because they're fairly new and I love all of those. Next, I'm moving on to bronzers, and you can see these are getting some overflow as well. So I'm just going to throw them all to the left-hand side, stack them all up. I have a couple trays you can see there. Those have mostly my limited edition MAC bronzers, so I like to keep the special packaging. I just go through them. You can see this was one of my favorite collections. It was the Alluring Aquatic collection. It looks like water droplets on the packaging. I just love that one. So I'm keeping all those and then just gonna go through everything like I was before. Put the ones that I don't want anymore to the right, and then put everything I do want to the front. For blush, we have 2 drawers. They're fairly organized already, so I don't do too much of a clear out for blush. I don't buy too many blushes anymore. I just stick to the ones that I really like or whatever comes in. I'm more of a bronzer girl, so saying that, and I have like a million blushes right here, but I love my MAC, as you can see, and my NARS blushes. Those are my top formulas for blush, and I do obviously keep a lot of limited edition stuff, as you'll see in here, but I do go through and see, especially any kind of cream product, I like to make sure that I'm passing those on if I'm not using it. Just showing you a couple of my favorite limited edition packaging. Selena, the Simpsons one, I have a bunch. Like, I used to collect MAC so much. I love the limited edition collections from MAC, as you can tell. Then I have, I think it was 5 palette drawers. I only showed 4 here because one of them was just strictly my MAC shadows, which I just kept all of them. A MAC clear out would be an entirely separate video for me. I probably should do that at some point, but I'm just still into collecting the limited edition packaging and stuff. So these are a lot of my face palettes. My eyeshadow palettes are in separate drawers. I kind of keep them organized that way. So these have a lot of highlighting palettes, some blush palettes, bronzer palettes, that sort of thing was in this drawer. And now this one is, I'd like to call it my collab drawer because I do have a lot of YouTuber collabs that I keep. And I'm just going to go through these and see if there's any that I'm not going to be keeping. I had 2 of the ShanXO ones. She came out with a second one, which I end up keeping her latest one, the remix, and then I donated the other one. And then I got rid of a bunch of other palettes I just wasn't using. I did awesome for palettes. Like these drawers, I limited it down to 4 drawers from 5, and I have a lot of space in most of the drawers. So I did a pretty good job, I'd say, at my palettes. Obviously I don't need all these palettes, and I hadn't been using my Urban Decay Naked palettes. A lot of these things like I love, but I just don't need that many things. So I like to pass it on. If I'm not using it or haven't used it, it's going to be donated to family and friends. And then I'm going through my next drawer. I did a good job at this one too. I was being pretty brutal with my palettes. I'm keeping all my Makeup Forever big ones that I have my singles in. And then I got rid of a bunch of Tarte palettes. My friends really like those. A Kat Von D one, which I love, but you know, it's limited edition. I can't use it on my channel. There's a few limited edition things that I do keep just for personal use and I love, but a lot of limited edition things or things that I just haven't touched or can't use, those get donated. And now this is my MAC drawer. I don't even touch this. I love MAC. I love my MAC shadows. I had some spare Z palettes. I got rid of my Z palettes a long time ago and moved them over to my Makeup Forever. I just didn't actually get rid of the palettes. They were just kind of sitting there and I forgot about them. So those got donated. Now I'm moving on to my lashes. Man, this was a chore. I have a lot of lashes, more lashes than any one person ever needs. But this is one thing that keeps. Don't have to worry about lashes going bad. So if I have a lot, not a big deal. And I do give a bunch away, as you can tell. I had a lash overflow that went into my setting spray drawer, as you can see. So I'm just going to organize my setting sprays now. I love setting sprays. I keep a bunch on hand, but I did go through different kinds of them just to see ones that I wasn't using as much as others. But I do use setting spray pretty much every single time that I do my makeup, and I think I did a pretty good job at those as well. I have 2 drawers of highlighters. A lot are limited edition MAC on the top drawer, so those will be staying there. Anything that looks super organized and untouched is pretty much collection pieces that I will be keeping, but I do go through the other items and see what I'm using. And I didn't get rid of too many of my powder highlights, which is this upper drawer, but I did go through a lot of my liquids because liquids do expire quicker than powders. So I like to be on it for my liquid or cream products just to make sure that I'm donating those. Now I have one high-end liquid lipstick drawer and then one drugstore drawer. Kind of keep them separated that way. I do have a few high-end traditional lipsticks, but mostly have been liquid lipsticks lately. And then I just have a couple drugstore ones mixed in here and there. But this is mostly liquid lipstick and mostly high-end. And I keep these pretty organized as well, and I don't keep too many. I know it looks like a lot, but for me as a YouTuber, really not that many that I do actually keep. I try and go through liquid products like lipsticks, either the liquid lipstick or a bullet lipstick, and get rid of those. I'm especially good with gloss, you're gonna see. I'm pretty ruthless when it comes to gloss. There were a couple that I was keeping for sentimental reasons in my drugstore gloss drawer, because these are mostly my high-end, and you'll probably see those if you remember from blogger days. I just decided to finally get rid of them. It was time. I wasn't using them. They were kind of just sitting there because I didn't want to get rid of them for sentimental reasons, but I was trying to be ruthless. Moving on to my eye drawers, this is eyeliner and bases, I like to call it. I did a fairly large clear out of my bases last time I did this, which I obviously didn't film. And this time I'm going through most of my pencils and just making sure that whatever I'm using, I'm just keeping in that back little section there, and then everything else goes off to the side. So I keep a bunch of liquid, some glitters, some pencils that I'm using, and I just, you know, try and be good about what I'm going through. And if someone else can use it, then why not pass it on? Unless I'm reviewing it, of course, then I do keep quite a bit, as you can tell. This is my brow drawer, and it's a lot of brow products. I do have some pencils that I use right at the back. I'm pulling those out right now. Those are my everyday pencils, I like to call them. So I keep most of those because they're all my favorites, as you can see. And I just tidy that up a little bit more. Ton of brow products. I go through those probably the most of anything though. Mascaras, I do like to go through pretty regularly. Those have a 3-month shelf life on them, so you do want to change that up quite often. I also have a random section in this drawer, which just has stuff to put back my hair, eyelash glue, shadow shields, glitter glue, things like that stay in there. Now these are my pigments and glitters. I love these drawers. So I'm going through my ColourPop ones. Then I had a bunch of limited edition products. They were liquid eye products from Maybelline, and obviously I can't use those. Those are from the holidays, so I figured I'd just donate them now since you can't get them at store anymore. And then I'm going through my glitters. I love glitters. They keep quite a long time, so I can be pretty good with keeping those there. My Lit Cosmetics glitters are the best. And I love how this organized. All my Urban Decay liner glitters are at the back with my Stila. I just thought it looked so good. And now this is my entire makeup collection after the declutter. If you guys want to see storage of my makeup collection, it hasn't changed for this video, so I'm going to link a couple videos that you guys can check out if you want to know more. Like, my setup is mostly IKEA. It's pretty standard for a lot of YouTubers, but it's really convenient and it just works well to keep me organized, and I've liked it over the years. I have no intention of changing it out. Here is what the drawers look like after. I did really good on the foundation. As I said, I have a whole empty drawer. I actually have, I don't know how many, at least 4 big drawers, I know for sure. One smaller one that is completely empty that I have room to grow now just after this spring clear out. So I did a fairly good job, but I'm going to let you guys just look at the collection up close. You can kind of see some of the products I have. I do couple close-ups of each of the drawers just going through, so just sit back, take a look at the finished product. Hopefully it satisfies your need for organization. I know I like to be fairly organized, and this is just the type of thing that works for me. Clearing it out seasonally, giving away used product to family and friends. I have little events at my house and give stuff to them. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to have in-depth declutters on all the individual drawers, I can keep up with that on my channel and just make it a series, but for moving I didn't have time, so this is kind of how I decided to do it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it nonetheless. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video.